Hello, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel. Happy Monday. Hope that everyone has started their week off well. Hope everybody had a good weekend. If you are here on the East Coast, I hope you're enjoying the fantastic weather. It's been a really nice day today. High 70s, nice breeze, and then we're supposed to get some cooler temperatures over the next few days. So hopefully not a lot of rain, so we'll be able to enjoy the temperature drop. But yeah, weather's been fantastic. I hope everyone's been able to take advantage of it. We streamed Doom yesterday, made it up through Chapter 6, and I know that probably doesn't sound like I made it very far, but that's because Chapters 5 and 6 were damn long. 6 took 2.5 hours by itself yesterday. Or 2 hours, maybe. Maybe it was closer to 2 hours. But still, for one chapter, that's huge. Especially for a Doom game. I don't ever remember a Doom game having a chapter being that long. Doom 3 was the only one that didn't have chapters. It was a continuous... Matter of fact, it was kind of hard to know when you were separating yourself other than going from like one building to another, because you would have to go outside to do it. But that was just one continuous experience, whereas the majority of Doom games have always been very chapter-oriented or mission-oriented, whatever you want to call it. There we go. So anyhow, we did that. We'll be back with more Doom on Friday. We'll pick back up with Chapter 7, and we'll continue on. What I'm struggling with right now, and I've been thinking about it all day, to be completely honest with you, is whether or not I was going to play Destiny today. I didn't necessarily get any, negative feedback from anybody in the community. So I didn't necessarily see a good reason not to. Destiny is a separate property, from all of the stuff going on with respect to Marathon. However, it's all under Bungie. But here's the thing. I just want to shoot some shit. And I know that might immediately go, well, then let's just play more Doom. It's not the same. It's not the same. And it's not the same because Doom is frantic. It's all, the whole game is about reaction. There's no strategy involved at all. And the little bit there is in those reactions. It's, hey, what is the better weapon for this particular demon that I'm getting ready to fight? Can I get to that weapon faster? And sometimes you just don't know, but it's always reactionary. There's no planning involved of, oh, I see this guy. Let me shoot him from afar while I, make sure that I don't aggro this guy and so on and so forth. Whereas Destiny goes back and forth. There are sections of very reactionary content, and then there are also very much sections of, hey, I just want to plan ahead. I see this guy from afar. Let me snipe him. And then, okay, there's these 5 guys here. What's the best way to deal with them? And so on and so forth. And that's what I want. That's my preferred first-person shooter gameplay. Borderlands always did it for me until Borderlands 3. Borderlands 3... I don't know what it was about Borderlands 3. It never grabbed me. It's certainly not like Borderlands 2 did. Borderlands 2, I did multiple playthroughs, played almost every single character, did every DLC. Borderlands 1, same way. Borderlands pre-sequel, for the most part, I played through it 1.5 times, I guess. But it was always about the gameplay. It was always about the gunplay for me. That was what I always enjoyed about Borderlands. It's what I enjoy about Destiny. Especially now that I finally have a set of weapons that I'm becoming happy with. I always had 2 or 3, but they weren't always relevant depending upon what I was fighting. Whereas now I feel like I'm getting a nice combination of weapons for almost every circumstance. It's not 100% true. There's still certain weapons that I want to get. that I do not have. Some of them I'm not sure how to get. Some of them I want to get better rolls for what I have. But I'm getting to that point, and that means that as I move forward with new builds or with new classes and new content, I should be able to just take those weapons, move them forward, and continue to have fun while I'm then building out my characters and learning the new content. There's just nothing else out there right now that gives me the same feeling, and it's not just always a feeling too. It's also a, okay, I don't have to think a lot. It's not that it's purely reactionary. It's, I don't have to think all the time. I also don't have to be reactionary all the time. As I said, it's a nice balance for me, especially based on the content that I prefer to play. Anyway, so we're going to play some Destiny tonight. Please, you all let me know if it's something that you're interested in. I have another option, and I may post a poll about it on the channel. Based on the interest of many community members for story-heavy games, and right now Doom does not fit that does not fit that bill. Stellar Blade, when it comes out on June the 11th, assuming that it's in good shape when it comes out. There's a lot of questions about it right now. That'll have some story, but it's not very deep. It's more a Souls-like style story. Meaning it's a little bit lighter than most. But still, it's more of an action RPG than it is anything else. I was thinking about maybe doing a JRPG. And I was thinking about Tales of Arise. I was thinking about Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I was thinking about Final Fantasy Origins. Or there's one other one. Metaphor Refantasio. Now that's a pretty wide gap of how much is going on in each one versus how much story is in there, so on and so forth. So I may post a poll, see if there's any interest. If not, then we'll continue. As I said, I've got other lists of things, but anyway, let's go ahead and jump back into Destiny and let's shoot some shit. By the way, I'm having a very hard time saying those words. That's all good. I think we're all good. Yeah. So, what was I top left? I think I was top left. I don't remember. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Last Wednesday we were doing some practice on Spire of the Watcher, trying to learn it with the Titan. However, for the last 5 days, I've been spending a lot of time with the Warlock. So we're going to actually start with the Warlock, and then maybe switch over to the Titan. Or maybe start with it. Actually, I think we'll start with the Titan and then switch over to the Warlock. Because one of the things about the Titan is I don't have a good armor set. I don't have a very good armor set right now. And that's something I really, really need to get for him. Or her. Sorry, her. Whereas my Warlock, it's a serviceable armor set. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good for right now. Didn't mean to do that. It is good for the class that I'm running right now, but if I want to switch to Void, I think I would have to potentially switch out some of the armor pieces so that I could get some more discipline. Right now, my discipline is a little low, and in Void, it's all about the grenade. It's all about the grenade and the super, the Void Bomb. Those are the two big things for my Void class, at least the way that I play Void. So anyway, there's definitely a lot of things that we can do tonight. I do want to show and talk about some of the things that I'm pursuing and how I'm learning about them and so on. And then we'll do some Vanguard items. I also want to do some gambits tonight, and then we'll switch over to doing Spire of the Watcher. So there's also an exotic quest that I want to do with the Titan. So, you know what? Let's start with Warlock. We'll do Vanguard and Gambit with Warlock, and then we'll switch over to the Titan after that. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, let me unmark. Let me unmark that. I'm trying to clear some of the Pale Heart quests that I need. Actually, we need to go to the tower. Hold on a minute. Did I choose? I chose my Warlock. Never mind. I don't need to go to the tower. Yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in Destiny on Saturday. And then played a little bit this morning. I think I played a little bit this morning. So I'm going to talk about a little bit some of the things that I'm chasing. But let's start first. There's something in the vault I wanted to get rid of. Okay, I can get rid of one of these. Oh, they won't let me. I didn't realize they wouldn't let me do it inside the vault.
This is humanity. Get the job done.
That I can get rid of. I really like this hand cannon. Get rid of that. Oh, I think I can get rid of that, but let me double check. Definitely can get rid of that. And I'll get rid of that. I don't use swords very much, but when I do, I have half-truth. Or, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Oh, I already have a skull of Dire Ahankara. I didn't realize I already had a stag. Void kills, increase ability regen. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to figure out which one of these. This I want to dismantle. Because I have another one in my inventory. Let me pull that out, because that might be a better helmet when I go Void class. And then this I need to compare to what I'm running. 14, 16, 16. Recovery's really low. That's probably not very good in comparison to what I already have equipped. Okay, let's take a quick look at what some of the things that I'm chasing. Alright, first of all, let me take a look here. So this is the Rolling Storm and Willing Vessel. And this can be upgraded. Okay, Elemental Honing.
Excuse me.
Improves accuracy and stability while continuously holding down the trigger. Use accuracy, stability, and precision hit targeting when firing from the hip. That reduces range. That increases range. This weapon gains bonus damage when 3 or more enemies are in close proximity. Dealing unique elemental damage grants this weapon a stacking damage bonus.
Just gonna take a minute.
Yeah, it needs to be this. Surrounded. And then Willing Vessel is the right one. Alright, give me 1 second. I want to pull up, oops.
Nobody knows how long
What the hell? I want to see what God rolls are.
Those algorithmic decryption keys were supposed to be heat resistant.
For Watchful Eye. Machine guns. Arc. Okay, Song of Irut is considered the best one, and I'm pretty sure Crota's End Raid. Yeah, it's a raid weapon. All the best ones are in the raids.
What the?
Alright, God roll. Add clear, potential DPS, or slay. Alright, potential DPS is Arrowhead Break, Extended Mag, Overflow, Elemental Honing. Really? And then Willing Vessel.
What the?
With Surrounded being a secondary. So add clear. Oh, that's not. Huh. Alright, so this isn't a very good roll either. It's better in the fact that it's got 2 sets of perks on all 6 columns, but well, 5 columns.
We need fresh coolant. Old stuff scorched the manifold.
All right, what are the
We should forget about fighting
field prep? Rolling Storm,
Okay.
chamber compensator. There. Okay, so that one has extended mag. Yeah, I shouldn't have upgraded this.
Reload the dropships. Guardians need their heavy artillery.
The Rolling Storm is nice because it does something very similar to what Thunderlord does. I actually don't mind Rolling Storm,
No readings. The dish is out of
but it's not in any particular role. I should probably just stick with the one that I've got. Yeah, we'll drop this one. All right.
Excuse me.
Okay, so here, let me remove that because I'm still not sure if that's what I want to go with for my void build or if this is what I want to go with. It was a 66.
Excuse me.
That was a 60. That one's a 67, and it's all recovery. This one's a balanced resilience and recovery. Huh. Better mobility. Discipline and intellect.
Excuse
It would
me.
have to be a resilience.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying
This might be raid specific, and this one the everyday. I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on both of them. In any case, let's talk a little bit about what I am pursuing. So, we go to the journey, sorry, collections, there are a number of titles that I'd like to get, or that I'm always kind of pursuing, but I never feel like I'm ever going to get them. The Legend is the one that I'm currently closest to. So bonus progress for fire teams to 2 or more, but completing timeline missions. These are the old school missions. I only need to do one more. And then Vanguard Ops and going to the Skywatch on Cosmodrome dressed as... basically dressed as Cade 6. And then doing these in Cade 6 armor, which is called the Veteran Legend armor. And I have all of the ornaments. I don't necessarily have all the armor pieces anymore because I stupidly discarded them, but I do have the ornaments, so we could absolutely do that, and I probably will do that when we go to do Vanguard, and Gambit for that matter. So I am pursuing this particular title, which the hard thing is getting Justiciar, which is rank 8, and I'm struggling to get to rank 7, so that's one thing. That's now Heretic. That's Salvation's Edge, Slayer Baron, Warlord's Ruin. Okay, so this is another one that I'm working on, which is all the stuff from Paleheart. The one that I'm pretty sure I'm never going to be able to get is completing all the assists in under 4 minutes, because I'm not a speedrunner. I never have been. But doing some of the other things I've been able to do with my Warlock pretty well. However, I'm not pursuing this with the Titan. And then Lightfall, I'm pursuing these as well. This one, surprisingly enough, considering I'm not a big fan of Neptune, I think I have a pretty good chance of actually completing. And I can do this with my Titan. The only one is completing a partition within 7 minutes. I don't even know it, to be honest. I'm not even sure I've ever done a partition. So, in any case, these are some of the things that I'm pursuing. And then these also track back to badges. So, for example, the Paleheart badge is collecting all of these things, and as you can see, I've got, I don't know, maybe half of them, and the majority of them actually show up as questable items. So the one that's going to be a problem is Microcosm, because Microcosm is an exotic quest. You have to complete 3 of the story missions on I forget what they call the difficulty, but in this special mode where it's co-op only. And I don't have friends, so that's not the way I meant to say it. I have friends. I don't have any friends that play Destiny. So some of these are going to be a little difficult. But these are some of the things that I'm pursuing. And then I'm also... here's the one for Witch Queen. Witch Queen I'm very close on. I've only got 3 things to collect. This one is completing the Witch Queen campaign on Legendary, which I'm working on right now. This one, I don't... Warden of the Spring Triumph. And I don't remember how to get this one, but everything else I've already gotten. So this one is another one that I think I can get. Just things for me to pursue while I'm waiting for new content. Okay, let's do some ops. Let's make sure to change our outfit. That's not what I want. Alright, I only need to do one more Vanguard op to get a powerful gear, exotic engram. Yeah, so we'll do that. Maybe we'll do an onslaught too.
Can you get the job done?
Yeah, maybe we'll do an onslaught. I don't think I've shown you all onslaughts. Okay. Alright, first of all, let's set up our gear. Veteran Legend. Okay. I think that's good. The only thing is I need to...
What's the emergency?
Alright, what was... You were running strength. Oh, you were running 2, but I can only give you 1. Plus the special and ammo, heavy ammo finder. Alright, so... strength. Oh, I need 1 more.
We should forget about
Okay, there we go.
going around. Go for their supply lines.
Yeah, that'll do.
Ow.
That'll do.
Stick as many missiles
Alright. Oops. Oh. Let's run a different...
What's the emergency?
Oh, I know.
Just gonna take a minute.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
System and sequence. But what is sequence? Of course, sequence is pattern.
Okay. Let's go with that. I may change the grenade launcher. It depends on which op we get.
A warlock just passed out right where you're standing. Shouted something, then bam.
I love my ship, by the way. I've been using this same ship for my Warlock for 3 years. I have others, but I don't like any of them as much as I like this one. Now, originally it was because the color scheme fit well with what she was wearing and fit very well with her being a Void Warlock. She was straight up, that's all she was. I've started to expand, wanting to learn more and wanting to be better. So now I'm running Arc. While I'm continuing to find gear that can... Oh, I know where we are.
outposts are clear to move.
Dude, keep moving.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do, Guardian.
Yeah, I definitely chose correctly about with the grenade launcher. That's for sure. Nice. Cool.
Vault open. All right, Mama Hayati, here we come.
Hopefully this means I'll get to level up my grenade launcher, because it's a crafted one. Why am I not? Where'd he go?
Anastasia.
Wow, that was fast.
Literature, philosophy, unnecessary dribble.
Rasputin's not just protocol and process. Treating him like that won't be rebuilding him. It'll be remaking him into something else. His memories, lessons, connections. I'm doing the best I can, but some things can't be expressed in a line of code.
I beg to differ.
Alright, I just did something. Oops. I think I cleared an exotic upgrade quest, which is interesting seeing as I don't even have the exotic on me. I like your outfit. chance? Nope, it didn't quite upgrade. Alright. Let me find out what just finished. Actually, one of the reasons I switched to Crimson... Okay, we're at 75%. Yeah, I'm trying to finish or masterwork Crimson, and then I'll probably put it away. I really like Crimson, but its uses are limited, in my opinion.
What do you need?
Arcology scientists were good, but they didn't have guardians, but they never counted on channeling arc light through this thing. It gives the weapon a final inspection. Seemingly lost in thought. Heard about an old power source Sloan was carting around Titan for a time. Maybe this gun was meant to go with it. Oh, this is the... Okay, so this is the centrifuge catalyst. Okay.
Good eye. Remember who the good guys are.
Okay, I think I just got another exotic engram.
What cipher is this?
Yeah, I did. The problem that I'm having with exotic engrams right now is Rahul will only give me what I've already unlocked. And that's the issue. Yeah, so it contains a random exotic chess piece first discovered during the Red War. Hold on a minute. I thought these... Yeah, can decrypt exotic engrams with extreme precision. This is what I want. I want Briarbinds, but they won't give it to me because I haven't unlocked it in my collection, meaning that I haven't found it out in the wild. The problem is in today's world, you can't find it out in the wild. Everything is an exotic engram that you bring to Rahul to break open. Yeah, see, I've already got Claws of Ahankara.
Everything depends on event.
Just out of curiosity. What is available now? 3. Okay, so... Yeah, so the next one is another powerful gear. Alright, let's do a onslaught. I haven't done one in a while. I think I'll leave Crimson, but I'm going to switch. Kind of depends on where we're going. No. Oh, that's a submachine gun. I thought I had a fusion rifle. Alright, let me go with Crimson. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, that I can get rid of. Ooh, that's a 68. Gain an additional melee charge. That actually wouldn't be bad for... I may keep that 12, 22, 20. I may keep that for my prismatic, for an upcoming prismatic build.
Ah, shall we begin then?
I don't want to do that. Alright, what is this one? Resilience, firepower, impact reduction? Resilience. Your grenade final blows create orbs of power. And then impact reduction. Induction. No. Causing damage to power
must
melee
admit,
attack.
Guardian,
Oh, okay.
I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Let me see what this does to my stats. 91, 59, 54, 90, 57, 49, 41, 64. Gives me better melee, but not a ton. And I can get 2
Best
extra points out of
cryptographers I've never
everything,
known by
which would
name.
send Grenade over
By
into tier
quality,
5.
I can fix this.
And that's really the only thing that it would bump. Oh, and it'd send mobility into tier 3.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Yeah, 30. Okay. That's still not great, but... Alright, let me switch this back so that I know that this is for the arc build. I may
Ignorance is a
make this
prison
my...
cell. Sometimes an engram is the key.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna make you my void gloves. Okay, sorry. I spend sometimes way too much time in Vostok. Which one's Vostok?
I tell you, I know the problem. It's haunted.
Saying arc, but I need void. Alright, then let me switch to this. Incoming arc threat. Okay. After we do this, we'll do some Gambit. I haven't done any Gambit in a while. At least not in the last 2 to 3 weeks that I've been playing. This
Your
one.
opponents
Yeah.
will come for your life. Guard it fiercely. Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like brawling. This is a gauge of pure combat potential. Make me proud.
That was great.
What they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
What wave are we on? I have no idea.
Hard-fought victory, Guardian. Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
How do they always know when to be there? I am always the last one through the portal. Every time. It's like they know exactly when it's going to show up.
Almost jumped in there when it came down to the final round. You've done well. Once more onto the breach.
Alright. Well, I can guarantee I didn't get all that many kills. Well, I came in second. I did better than I thought. Yeah, I did a lot better than I thought. Alright, let me drop down to the tower real quick and talk to Zavala. Actually, let me take a look real quick here at the Pathfinder, see if there's anything. No, nothing unlocked. Defeat combatants with your if I had done 6 more of those, I could have unlocked that. Of course, it wouldn't have gotten me any further, but... Anyway. Yeah, so that's now... Yeah, 20 out of 50. Alright, let me drop down to the tower, talk to Zavala. I want to see if I can get another... There's a specific... It's either 1 or 2 specific weapons that you can get as rolls from him. And though the last one that I got was not that good. So I want to see... I should be able to get another one now, being I just leveled up with him. See if I can get one that's better than the one I've got.
Checking. Acknowledged.
Great. Now I have 2 engrams. Or 2 exotic engrams. I wish I could send them to my Titan.
Very good.
Alright, how do you get a Nightfall cipher? There it is. Yeah, so the Lotus Eater is the one that I wanted to acquire. So let's
A prepared soldier
see if that is a better roll than the one that I have now.
The city is depending on its guardian, now more than ever.
That's definitely a go away. Luna's Howl.
We have much to discuss.
Wonder if that... I love hand cannons. That being said, I have 2 solar-based hand cannons already. Because I have 3 copies of the hell is it? Sunshot. And then I've also got the hand cannon from the Kingsfall raid, which is ranked as the #1 legendary. That's not what I want.
If the hive may rise again.
Alright, so this is...
I wonder what that says about us.
Hand cannon, solar... Yeah, Zowli's Bane, I think it's how it's pronounced. Luna's Howl.
Stand with me, guardian.
Alright, what is... Let's see. Precision?
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Oops. Armor piercing, heal clip, and incandescent is 1 god roll. Fluted barrel, appended mag, subsistence, and magnificent howl is the other one. Alright, so okay, so there's increased reload speed.
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Encore. Final blows grant stacking stability, range, and accuracy bonus to this weapon. Precision final blows grant more stacks. Oh, I like that. Final blows with other weapons improve this weapon's damage and performance for a short... And then indomitability. Final blows grant grenade energy when playing a light subclass or a melee energy when playing a darkness subclass. Interesting. And it can be upgraded. It's not the good roll for upgrading, but it can be
One
upgraded.
victory is never enough.
Security check. All secure.
Alright, let me... let's see.
We can change things. I
Yeah,
know.
so Sunshot's always going to be best. Okay, Luna's Howl. It's considered an A tier. God Roll of Encore
How are
or
hidden
Eye of
operations
Storm,
on Mars?
along with Magnificent Howl or Kill Clip, and neither. Okay, Encore's here, but I have no ability to change Harmony. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this over to my Titan to try out. Alongside of Sunshot. Okay.
How are hidden operations on Mars?
Oh.
Checking.
Alright, now then, let's compare this one to this one. Reconstruction and One for All. This is special ammo. Why is sidearms not here? Alright. Okay, it's a good PvE. Alright, let's see. Repulsor Brace, also good Feeding Frenzy or Reconstruction. And then Destabilizing Rounds, also good Withering Gaze, Masterwork Velocity. And then High Explosive Ordnance. Alright, so there's Reconstruction. Alright, it doesn't have Destabilizing Rounds. Stunning Recovery, Vanguard's Vindication. counter mass, and linear compensator. Weapon slowly reloads itself over time up to double capacity. Oh shit. Yeah, reconstruction is awesome. Hitting 3 separate targets increases damage for a moderate duration. That's really only possible if it gets a good blast radius, but the blast radius is actually kind of weak. But I can increase the blast radius. Huh. And the masterwork will increase it even, well, yeah. Okay, what is the other one that I'm running? This one is Feeding Frenzy. And Withering Gaze, which actually is a PvE god roll. Aim this weapon for a short period of time without firing grants the ability to weaken the next target. Each rapid kill with this weapon progressively increases reload speed. So I lose the ability to keep regenerating ammo. And look at its blast radius. Its blast radius starts at 51. It still doesn't have the high explosive ordnance. But the volatile launch gives it increased blast radius, handling speed, and projectile speed. This is a better roll. I mean, I like reconstruction a lot, but this is a much better roll. Okay. Man, that sucks. I really like that one, too. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Nope. Resilience, recovery. 1123. 620, which would make it 1822. 12 discipline, 6 intellect, 16 strength. Huh. I'm definitely going to keep them. This one's discipline and strength. This is definitely the better arc set of pants. This is the better void. Yeah, no, that's the better void. But I think this one actually could be an even... Well, no, this one's better pristine. I mean, not pristine. Prismatic. Or this one's a better prismatic. Okay, let's mess around with some weapons. By the way, guys, one of the things that you're not seeing me do, and I apologize for this. Let me see if I have... All right. Let's have a little fun with some things. Let's real quickly, I want to take a quick look at the... Okay, so all of that Vanguard op stuff that we just did really did me no good. 8% of activities completed, so I'm going to have to grind this, unfortunately. I'm not happy about that, but yeah, it is what it is. One thing I can clear quickly, though.
All done, all done.
And give me an opportunity to mess around with some different weapons. Yeah, we're at 81%. See if maybe I can get this catalyst cleared. Let's see how that feels. And then I'm going to switch back to Pro Memoria. All right. We are going to go to the Cosmodrome, and I'm going to try and get myself back to... No. EDZ. Sorry. EDZ. I think. No? Oh, for crap's sake. You can patch loot Skywatch on Cosmodrome. Yeah, so Skywatch is where you actually start the game with a new character. I just hope I can figure my way how to get there. Oh, never mind. They want me to do it Skywatch. I was thinking they wanted me to go back to where you actually start the game. Oh, yeah. No interest in picking up the sword. Nice. Whoa, where'd you come from? Okay. Okay, I understand why they want us to come here for this. I do like the feel of that sidearm, though. I'm not sure if it feels better than the call, but I do really like it. I'm not going to stay here until I get all of this stuff, but I would like to stay here until I get the catalyst cleared for Crimson. And this is a nice continuous flow of stuff to kill. Whoa! Oh, crap. Why am I on fire? Okay. Wow, I'm getting gunsmith engrams right and left. Okay, bricks are just falling from the sky now. Cool. Alright, let's real quickly take a look at and see where we stand. 91. I got a medal somewhere along the lines. Oh, yeah. Those were during the Vanguard op. Defeat combatants and loot engrams. I've gotten, what, 3 or 4 engrams? I don't know why they're not showing up. Unless they only consider engrams that have been dropped by the enemies. Like that. Yeah, I didn't realize how much fun this place was to just sit and shoot things. Oh, that didn't go well. Stop moving. The great thing about Crimson is every time you hit a precision shot, it actually gives you ammo back. Whoa! Okay, I didn't expect that guy to be there. Stop moving. crap. Yay, there it is. Alright, I gotta get away so that I can take a look and see what the engram percentage is. And this seems like a perfect place. Okay. So that gave me better range by a lot. And I think... Nope, I'm wrong. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I now have the Crimson Catalyst all hooked up. Nope. Yeah, so I only got 7% for that one engram. I'd have to sit there and farm quite a bit more. That's fine. The only other thing I wanted to do, and we can switch weapons now. Let me go to orbit. And actually, let me do this with my Titan. Let me do this with my Titan. Because I don't need to do it with her. Yeah, let's change characters. Alright, now then, I need to swap some weaponry around. Alright, first of all... Alright, I'm gonna put... One thing that I'm missing quite a bit of is let me... Alright, so this is the one that's leveling up. This one I can get rid of now. Alright, Prosecutor. What's the... auto rifle... Prosecutor. All around. Arrowhead, armor piercing, dragonfly, frenzy, crossing over. Okay, so armor piercing, that's small bore. Increases range and stability. Rewind. When this weapon's magazine is empty, it refills from reserves based on the number of hits. Final blows of this golden tricorn grant bonus damage. While this buff is active, grenade or melee kills of the same damage type greatly increases its damage and duration. This one also has rewind and golden tricorn. They both do. They're the exact same weapon. Alright, well, then get rid of that one. Alright, there's Sunshot. Luna's Howl. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to... First of all, I want to try Liminal Vigil. I want to try Luna's Howl. And then... You've already got a Pro Memoria, but it's not... I wonder how far we are from... I really want to craft a Pro Memoria as well. Now that I'm able to craft the call, I'd really like to craft a Pro Memoria as well. Alright, I'm going to put you in there. I do want to try that. I do want to try the Merciless. Let's bring you over. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to bring you over. And I'm going to put... The problem that I'm having here is I've got too many... Too many exotics. Alright, I'm going to put you there, you there. Okay. Alright, I still got to do something with... You know what? Here's what I think I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright, that's not quite a perfect setup, but we'll see how it goes. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, that's right. We got a... There's that. More strange coins. Oh, yeah, I need to go... Okay, we need to go to the tower. I need to go do that real quick. There's two things I need to get from the tower. One is that same decoration set that I was just wearing with my Warlock. But then I also want to get, I want to go see what the Titan pieces are that Xur has. Did that just say? Did he just his name just best of 1977?
We are. I am an agent of the Nine.
All right, that's Hunter. Okay. Highlight and defeat those that harm you for an overshield. I know that's Warlock. That we don't have unlocked. I don't have enough strange coins for that. Hawk Moon I have, Huckleberry I have, Sunshot I have, Prospector I do not have. And I don't want any of these. These are balanced 64s. That's a 66. But recovery and intellect? That's a horrible combination. 18, 7, discipline 15, strength 15. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Oops, wrong one.
It was never mine.
Now, did that rank him up? It did. Yes.
An exchange.
Okay, now let's take these up to Rahul and see what he can give me.
Is it your will to return?
That was kind of my whole point of wanting to talk to Zur. That, and I was hoping he had something that would be good for one of my builds. I've got a decent exotic for the Arc build, but for the Solar build, no.
What can I do for you, Titan?
Alright. Those are fine. Let's see. An insurmountable skull fort. Arc melee kills grant health and melee.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
Okay. So, we do that instead. There's a strength increase. And actually, I'm going to switch it to solar because I know what we're going to do next. Okay, that gets me the next tier for grenade.
Guardian, what puzzles do you bear?
And this is Arc melee kills grant health and melee energy. 64. Is that better than the chest pieces that we were running? Use one ability to briefly improve your other abilities. Oh god, that's a 74 though. Use one, yeah. Interesting. And then the arms that I just got, Ashen Wake, improved fusion grenades. Is that what I'm running? I can't remember. No, I'm running incendiary. An explosive grenade that attaches to targets, damaging moderately.
This
Okay,
war
yeah.
is a complicated algorithm.
All right, so that I'm going to put away. This is what I was going to use for Void.
Speak to me not of the darkness. I want no part.
Okay. All right. Let's go with this. Let's go have some fun. And we are going to go to timelines, and we're going to go back, and we're going to do the Forsaken. I love doing the Forsaken quest line, or quest. And this will finish the triumph for the Legend Medal.
To understand where we are today, there's only one place to start. Cade 6. Cade 6 was the Hunter Vanguard, a mentor to every hunter in the tower.
I'll be right back.
He was an infamous daredevil, a dependable fire team member, and our dear friend. He never missed a chance to make light of the situation, even in dark times. Our responsibilities weighed on all of us. He tried his best to ease that burden. Cade's final mission was to prevent a breakout at the Prison of Elders in the Reef. Things didn't go as planned.
I've seen this many, many times before, so. Alright. Okay, this is the... Alright, yeah, let's see what this sidearm does. Okay. should have grabbed some
This
gunsmith.
is the security hub. Better clear the area before going in.
Okay, real quickly, I forgot I haven't put any mods on. Anything, to be 100% honest here. Let's see. I can't do any of the others. No. Yeah, that requires a shaped weapon. Yeah, okay. And we'll just go increase magazine here. Demolitionist, I definitely want. Vanguard's Vindication. Yeah, we'll just leave it the way that it is. Although at the end of the day, I don't think I'm going to end up keeping it. After we're done with this, I'm gonna, or maybe at a good stopping point, I'm gonna go upstairs and feed the dog.
They used to be fallen. Fallen didn't just become this. Someone did this to them.
Impeccable timing, as usual. All that's left is to turn it on. What's happening to the floor? Ah, these hive are gunking up the works. Get out of here, will you?
Oh, huh. I didn't know that wouldn't work.
Remember to purge the buffers.
Sure, got it. One question? How do I do it? They're all red!
Then press all of them.
I remember this sequence from the first time I did this campaign. I'm talking about the whole campaign, not just his first mission. And I was laughing my ass off.
Scratch that.
Nathan is does such a great job.
We got this. Do your thing.
Oh, come on. I don't understand how I died there.
Come on! And stay down! Tech support with extreme prejudice. Well, everything's where it's supposed to be, but now it's asking me for some kind of secondary activation.
Should be a terminal you can use out on the catwalks. I'd go with you, but I hear this place has turrets, and I really want to fire them.
By the way, you and me, good team. Let me get that door for you.
Alright, so I like Luna's Howl. And as a precision hand cannon, it's really nice.
Interesting.
But it still isn't better than Sunshot. Because with Sunshot, I can get the precision and explosion.
Hey, buddy,
and
what do you
Scorch.
think of my new guns?
And I'm not getting any extra benefit from Luna's Howl at the moment. Yeah, I'd almost prefer to have the one with restoration, I think. Alright, let's switch to you. Oh. Whoa, where'd you all come from?
Can I just say I'm having the time of my life right now?
bringing the security system online.
You in the green now, PV?
Yes, accessing the lower levels now. Just gotta check on a couple of things. And then we can call it a day.
So long as you're the one buying.
All right. That'll give me a third one that I can turn. So my plan for my two characters so far is I want to go Arc, Void, Prismatic, or my Warlock.
Ramen's on me.
I want to go, excuse me, Arc, well, at a minimum Solar and Strand, or sorry, Solar and Stasis for the Titan, but I may switch one of them to Prismatic depending upon... See, the thing is, I've never tried the Titan Stasis or the Titan Strand. I very much want to get a better understanding of how they feel in a Titan versus... I did not like Strand on Warlock at all. I've heard great things about Strand Hunters,
He's gone. This isn't a prison riot.
but only if you use a very specific build.
The airlock on Deck Zero. It's the only way out this far down. They're going to escape.
Not if I get there first.
Alright, this cutscene's fucking awesome. Or this part of the cutscene.
Hey.
Every time. I love that cutscene every time. Oh.
Never felt better. You see that, Petra? Petra? We are you. Must have knocked out the comm relays with that spectacular landing. And cue the ominous music. Okay, everybody. Back in your cages. I said, back in your cages! Yeah, that hurt.
that really all you got? You help me out here, little buddy.
This was the first time I had ever seen Cade 6 without a hood. First and only, I think. Actually, now that I think about it.
I'm coming home, Ace.
I have a replica of that.
Cade? Petra? What's happening down there? Come in, Cade. Hey, welcome back.
We fell at least 20 stories down.
And I can't reach Cade.
Yeah,
Or
I didn't think
Petra.
I forgot to pick up bounties.
Cade must be further down. There's a hatch over there.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna... Oh. I don't think I needed to do that, but... Whoa.
Cade's ghost. She's dead.
Well, this is awkward. You got a gun I can borrow?
No. But I do have a bullet with your name on it.
Any second now, my partner is gonna roll in here and kill every last one of you. And you, my man.
This is going to hurt. A lot. Any last words?
How's your sister?
at the time, that was such a cruel and interesting plot twist all at the same time. And the way that this story in Forsaken ended up unfolding, I never saw coming. I really wish they would bring back this campaign. Or at the very least, instead of just doing the intro mission on the timeline, do the intro and the concluding mission.
Cade was just an obstacle in his path. But to us, the loss of Cade was devastating. It shattered our fire team and left the last city in mourning.
Yeah, because they skip ahead.
Fate, but that wasn't the end of his story. He was resurrected by a ghost named Glint, and having no memory of his past, took on the name Crow. At first, the Vanguard tried to keep Crow in the dark about his past life and Uldren's crimes. But Crow is not Uldren. In time, we grew to understand that who someone chooses to be is more important than who they were.
Very good. Okay, that should, unless I did something very, very wrong. Oh, it's account-based. I mean, it's character-based. So that was my first timeline mission. Oh, damn it, that sucks so bad. Oh, that sucks so very bad. Alright, well, it is what it is. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And I didn't even get anything for finishing the quest either. I got nothing. Alright, what I want to do now is I want to do an exotic quest that I think I have not been able to accomplish with the Warlock because of the type of jump that she has. But I think with my burst glide that the Titan has, I can clear it. But I want to go this, that. Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I've. Alright, let me go to the tower real quick. 1, to get bounties, and 2, because I need to get something to upgrade the sleeper stimulant with. I've never tried the sleeper stimulant, but it's talked very highly of, so I want to give it a try. Because I do like linear fusion rifles. And apparently, the one that I have been swearing by it's no longer in the meta. It was the number 1, number 2 for the longest time, but somehow it has lost its ability as a void linear fusion rifle. I don't know why. In any case, let me go run upstairs, run to the bathroom, feed the dog, and I will be right back. All right. So, real quickly, run over here to Banshee.
You don't look too banged up.
Trace, linear, void. Let me grab those. And then I just need some kind of a...
Deal.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. That gets that to 2010. I should have gotten one more, but that's okay. The Crux Termination, I'm not sure I'm going to keep. I don't really use rocket launchers a lot. I kind of only keep one around in each of my characters for Banshee's bounties, and that's about it. Okay, I already have that one. Resilience, I already have that. Increases the chance to collect following minor boons. Oh, that's what they were. Huh. Okay, cool. Hold on. I need to check something. There was something that I thought I crafted. I thought I had crafted it from him, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't know where I crafted it from. It's a sidearm called Heliospec or something like that. Anyway. Alright, what was I gonna do? I don't remember what I was gonna do.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Worth anything? Not really. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Alright, let me make sure. So I'm running Strafe Lift. Jump while airborne to activate lift and launch into the air with strong directional control. And then I've got Catapult Lift. I think I'm missing something. Okay, let me go talk to Ikor real quick. Because I think I'm missing... I think it's called Burst Lift. Thought I had everything, but maybe I don't.
What can you teach me?
No, I definitely don't. Okay, supers. What am I missing?
Very well.
Yeah, okay, this is the one that I want. Burning Maul. Class abilities. Here we go. High lift, strafe lift, and catapult. Jump while airborne to activate lift and launch into the... Yeah, I may have to mess around with it. Okay. So we switch to Burning Maul. That's throw your hammer. This is spin or slam, and slam is what I want for bosses. Okay, strafe. We'll try strafe lift at first. You'll see what I'm talking about. Why I'm struggling with this. Okay. Let's go up to orbit. And we're going to do the Whisper exotic quest. Okay, good. Alright, let's go to Eternity. No, Legends. Sorry, Legends. And the Whisper. Oh, they made Presage. Oh, I love Presage. Or Presage, or I'm not sure how people pronounce it. Oh, I love this particular exotic quest. I don't need the exotic that it gives, but it's one of my favorite exotic quests. This one, and there was one in space. I can't remember what its name was. Anyway, okay, let's Whisper. Yeah, we definitely want standard. As I said, I have yet to be able to clear this damn thing. And it's because there's one jump that I cannot seem to make, no matter how hard I try. Oops. Okay, so I've always been able to make it this far. Oops. Whoa! And I've already died. Ah. Oh. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm bouncing off walls. I've never bounced off walls before. In every other instance, it's always been, I just fall. Okay, there we go. Okay, now, this is where things get interesting. I don't think I'm going to be able to... Oh, I hate it when they put me so far back. You also notice it is being timed. Okay. Alright, here's what I want to do. Nope. Okay, I can do it that way. Great. Okay, there we go. Oh, how... This is why I prefer doing this with a Warlock. With a Warlock, I have much better control over my jumps. Okay, that actually worked out well. So this is the jump I've never been able to make. It's under this lip, and it's straight to the left. And I just made it on the first try that time. Wow. With a Warlock, at least with the type of lift that I use with my Warlock, I could never do that. Oh boy. Okay. So now we jump over there. No, oh, I didn't glide down. Oh! All right. No! Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, okay. All right, I want to do this. I overshot it. I overshot it. I'm not going to be able to finish this in under 40 minutes. This is the thing that pisses me off about the... I don't like that Bungie did this. Because it's a horrible experience for first-time exotic players. Or exotic questers. Okay, what did I miss? Because this is going to push me off. And I can't go that way. And now... I finally have gotten farther than I ever have before, and now I can't figure out how to go any further. Why would you do that? Turn left into the white hallway. There was no white hallway. Or I missed... Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, come on. If I have to redo this fucking mission again for like the 400th time... I don't understand. Oh, hold on. Well, that actually doesn't help me. It doesn't help me at all. Son of a bitch. Okay, that's death. That's what I get for sprinting. Hold on a minute. What now? Oh, I see. You stay along the ledge. Got it. Oh, goody. So now we got to jump across. And I missed. And I overshot. And I overshot again, and I'm dead. And I didn't time it well. Oh man, what am I getting shot by? thought I could carry myself all the way over past the thing. Oh boy. How? I was right over top of it. Nope. Undershot it that time. Yeah, whatever. Oh, God! Finally. Oh, not more? Huh? Oh, God. I didn't. I switched to the wrong weapon. Okay, now what? Okay, apparently I screwed up. There's apparently a shortcut. No, that's not really... Oh, Or was I actually supposed to drop down? I can't tell. Okay. Got it. Whew. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. Why all the way back here? How? Okay, I'm not understanding how I'm getting bounced around so much. And now I'm getting stuck. What? Of course I gotta... What? Oh, God damn it. Okay, I need to switch my second weapon. How? Why are they doing so much damage? Yeah, I gotta change something. I don't know. Where am I supposed to be going? There's where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, you gotta be kidding. What? Oh my god, there was another freaking... I feel like I'm getting shot from behind. I could have sworn I put on extra solar protection. Does not seem to be doing a lot of good. Oh, okay. Well, that was a waste of time. But I don't really have. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The lazy designer's way of trying to kill the player. Yeah, these guys are shooting void. I've got the wrong... What? Great. Really? How am I not, with that blast radius, getting 3 of them at one time? I just don't get it. Finally. And we're still not done. God only knows how much longer I have. And whether or not I can actually... Nope, that didn't work. What? Nope. Oh, he's protected. Uh-oh. I didn't need to do that. What? Okay. Huh? What is going on in this fight? And why do you keep dropping me back here? Why is the boss all the way up front? There is no way I'm going to be able to finish this. I can't get anywhere for cover. I mean, the only thing good I can say is that I'm actually clearing enemies. I don't understand how I'm getting hit. What just happened? Okay, really not liking this particular exotic quest. Not liking this at all. And I can't get outside to get any ammo. Finally got that guy. Oh my lord. I have never seen anything like this. And of course, every attack they do has splash damage. I figured there was a hidey hole over here too. Absolutely ridiculous. I've only got 3 minutes. Oh, I'm dead. I can't even get to the hidey hole. Only got 4 more shots left of this. I've only got 4 more shots of my super. Come on, you piece of shit. I don't know how I survived that. Oh, god damn it. Nope, 1 minute left. Absolutely no way. I might be able to get one of them. Not sure how you're not. Hold on a minute. What? I died 41 times. I'll read up on it, because at some point I'm going to want to have the sniper, but I don't hardly ever use a sniper rifle. I hardly ever use a sniper rifle. I don't know that I necessarily... I mean, I went in with a bad build to begin with respect to going in with a bow. And I probably should have used a submachine gun instead of prosecutor. I do not like sleeper simulant. It does not. It takes entirely too long. In comparison to my other linears, it takes entirely too long. I also don't know what the best... I'm not sure what the best element was to go in there with. So I probably went in there, without... I should have actually been using a machine gun rather than a linear. That's number one, because I can do chip damage with that. But again, I'm not sure what the best element was for that fight. I didn't look at the beginning to see if the exotic quest actually said, "Hey, this is your this is the type of shields that they're going to have." At least that gives you a starting indicator. Damn, that felt horrible. That just absolutely felt horrible. I probably, instead of going in with the call, knowing that I was going to rely on secondary ammo, is going in with Quicksilver Storm, going in with Sunshot, and then using either Premoria, or Thunderlord, or the one I've been using, Watchful Eye, as a machine gun. I think that gives me all three or two of the three elements. Plus gives me Strand for Quicksilver Storm. I think that might have been a good combination. I don't know. All I know is I sucked. I sucked very, very badly. I also wasted probably 10 minutes on the jumping sections. Now I kind of know where I'm going, but that that last fight, I don't understand. I mean, there's no cover. They're everywhere on that battlefield, with the exception of the tunnels. There's nowhere to hide, and then even in the tunnels, because every single one of them was doing splash damage. Yeah, I got no freaking clue. Wow, that sucked. Okay, what time is it? 9:30. Let's do one more thing. What do we want to do? Oh, I know. Let's take a look at one of our quests and do something. Oh. All right, let's do the next Beyond Light quests. Oh, what did I saw the call upgraded. level 11. I think I need level 13 to get it fully upgraded the way that I want. I know 11's... I can turn one of my traits enhanced, but I think I need either 13 or 17 to get both of them enhanced.
I'm picking up another transmission from Aramis.
To my Elixir sisters and brothers out
Alright.
amongst the stars and here at home on Europa, we have suffered a great loss today. Our beloved warrior Phylax was murdered by pawns of the once great machine. As always, they eagerly seek to eradicate us. Remember, light only burns bright so long, but darkness is forever.
Love those. Nice. Actually, you know what? Okay. I'm kind of liking the... Oh, boy. The, oh, shit. The Titan stasis. God damn it. Damn it. Oh, shit. What? Where'd he go? All right. Okay. That's pretty cool. So it's a single punch, but then a jump slam, at least with this particular super. It's definitely better than the...
I'm here to fight for the light.
The
So are
super
you.
for the
This
Warlocks
is how we're going to do it.
do not
I'll
like
be
the
by your
stasis for
side.
Warlock.
But we are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can.
Yeah, do not like stasis Warlock at all. I haven't tried Stasis Hunter. Then again, I also haven't spent a lot of time with Hunter since Destiny 1.
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but perhaps you are different. Perhaps there is hope.
Collect tracking devices by defeating Vex and Styrian Abyss.
He is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He brings power from the darkness itself.
What now?
Your bravery.
Collect tracking devices by defeating Vex and Styrian Abyss. Minotaurs will always drop the device. Okay. And Void Weapon, Linear Fusion. Okay, so I need to... Here's what I need to do. I need to go that. That's Void. I don't know what this... Oh, that's a sniper rifle. Ugh. Alright, I need somebody to drop me something better. Now, let's do this. I'm going to switch to Sunshot. I mean, no. I'm going to switch to Luna's Howl. Actually, even better. I'm going to switch to Explosive Personality, and I'm going to go with...
Yes, I remember.
Nope. Let's go Quicksilver Storm.
The memories are dim, but I will not forget.
Okay. Oops. Huh. That's the only void secondary I have. Yeah, I need to give him a better... Or her, sorry. Alright, Vex. Where are Vex? Those are not Vex. Okay, there's one. Alright, I think I actually am going to have to switch that just so I can get void damage. Or guarantee void damage, I guess I should say. They're dropping nothing but fallen. Which I don't really care that much about. There's one. Actually, there's two. Oh god, four minutes? I am not standing around for 4 minutes waiting on a freaking public event. Whoa, almost fell off. That would not have been good. Alright, the Vex have come back down here. There we go. In Cadmus Bridge, locate and shut down the Vex conflux created by Praxis. Which is now where... Oh, of course it's on the exact opposite side of where I need to be.
Drillers of House Salvation have found glimmer reserves. Left behind, perhaps by the ancient Bray. Intervene before they drain them dry.
this conflux. Praxis built it himself. It's a little hacky. Cover me and I'll see what I can find out.
Alright, there's void calibration. I'm doing this just so that I can get the linear fusion rifle. There we go. Alright, someone dropped a brick. I love this gun so much. Dumbass.
trying to shut down his contacts. He sent a servitor to protect it.
Where'd it go?
Got a signal off of that downed servitor. I know where we can find Praxis.
Oh. Okay. Really? Picked up all kinds of bricks. Alright, hold on. I thought... Oh, there it is. I knew I had seen an engram drop. Alright, what am I supposed to be doing next? Complete the Technocrat Empire hunt. Okay. Oh. Do I want to do this now? I don't think I do. I think I want to call it for the night and leave it here. The one problem with the solar melee is it can be a little unpredictable with respect to its aim. Alright, I think I need to go back to the tower real quick. Yeah. Because I cleared bounties. Or the weekly number of bounties for the gunsmith. Which gives me something. I don't remember what.
What do you need?
Okay. Still a ways away from 13.
Take it easy.
I've always thought that Banshee was a little too difficult to level up in comparison to some of the other...
Ah, shall we begin then?
Some of the other vendors. I also think the ghost it takes a little too long to level up.
Done, done, done.
Alright, so... 49, no. Way too low. Okay. It's a 2020, so at least I want to use it to level up. You're at 2020, you're at 2020. Let's level up Ace of Spades.
Guardian.
Where are we on machine guns on the Pro Memoria? Okay, good. We only need one more pattern.
Sign here.
So tomorrow, when they do the weekly rotation, I should be able to get a Pro Memoria from the Ghost and craft one finally. That's excellent. That'll get me set up for a Strand machine gun that's crafted the way that I want.
Oh, let me check right away.
I don't know that there's really another one that I'm working towards. I have been told I need to get Cataclysmic, but unfortunately that is tied to a very specific raid. So much like Zali's Bane, which I also want to craft, that's tied to King's Fall. So.
Oh, let me check right away. Affirmative. All clear.
I'm gonna have to watch the cooperative focus campaign so that I can hopefully go in with randoms for at least one of the missions. And then this, they want me to kill 10 Bane-empowered combatants in Nightfalls. I've done 3 Nightfalls in the past week, and I have yet to see a single Bane-empowered combatant. So, and they're not rotating the Nightfalls. And I think that might be part of the problem. I'm not sure. But in any case. Alright. Well, this is where I'm going to call it for the night. Other than my frustrations of the 41 deaths in the Whisper exotic quest, I, of course, have been having a ball. And I am, now that we're getting a little bit further into the Beyond Light campaign for my Titan, I'm starting to see where either a pure stasis build would be good in certain scenarios, or many scenarios maybe, or the problem is I don't know what all of the stasis options are for a Titan. Like, I don't know what the 3 supers are. I know what one of them is, and it's basically the same thing as, I forget what they call it, but the one that's in Arc where you can fly towards somebody and punch them with a huge, supposedly a huge amount of damage. It feels very similar to that. Or you can do a big jump slam, which I'm guessing though is going to be more of an AOE than a single boss damage. So I'd have to look and see what the others are. But if nothing else, even if I don't want to go with a pure stasis build, maybe mixing stasis into a prismatic build would be good. Because one of the things, so here's my big problem right now is, if we look at the arcs, I like the melee, not a huge fan of the grenades. not a huge fan of the super. With solar, I like the super. The grenade can be okay. My problem with the grenade is that I don't like the fact that it bounces. I hate bouncing grenades. I don't understand. I understand the reason why it happens, but I also feel like there should be some, like the void. There's a void implosion grenade, I think is what it's called, where it sucks everyone in. That one, you throw it and it sticks on the ground. I suppose if I were to... Alright, there is a... Which one is it? This, the thermite grenade is too similar to my grenade launcher. Yeah, so the problem that I'm having is that none of the... So the ones that stick are the fusion grenade, but it does modular. It attaches to targets, damaging and moderately scorching them on detonation. So the question is, how much of a damage does that, damage do, combined with the moderate scorching? If it's good for, you know what? Let's just swap it. I'm going to give it a swap. And we'll see how that one works. Because the problem that I'm having with... I was using the incendiary to get the heavy scorch, is that I can't always guarantee that where I'm throwing is where the explosion and the scorch is going to actually occur. That's the problem that I'm having. I want consistency on, hey, I'm aiming here, the grenade's going to hit here, it's going to explode there, which is hopefully in the middle of a big group of things. That's what I'm trying to get to. So maybe the fusion grenade will get me that. The other thing is as much as everyone... if the hammer struck a target, picking it up grants cure. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Which means I should be using my melee more often as a solar then. Whether I like the hammer or not. Huh. I didn't realize that. I also know I'm not using my barricade hardly enough. I know for a fact I'm not using it enough. I probably should have been using it during the Whisper Exotic quest, and I didn't. And I probably should be switching to the Rally Barricade instead of the Towering Barricade, but actually in the Whisper, it might have actually worked better with the Towering. Anyway, I'm just not 100% sold on the Solar. I'm not 100% sold on the Arc. I still have to try Void. I haven't tried Void at all yet with respect to the Titan, so I don't know how that's going to feel. And then I haven't unlocked enough. I haven't done any of the Strand quests to get a feeling for how that's going to feel. So there's still a lot to do for me before I... Hold on a minute. What's the Hammer Strike? Oh, this is all Scorch and Ignite. Okay. Whereas the Hammer gives me the Cure. I'm still learning. I did not pick up Titan until 2-3 weeks ago. I had never played Titan before until 2-3 weeks ago. With the exception, I did a playthrough of Titan on Destiny 1. But that felt very different. The subclasses were not nearly as expansive, so I never... It didn't feel a whole lot different to me than Hunter did. But anyway, stuff for me to play around with. As far as continuing to play more Destiny, I'll thank you all for being here, those that have been here tonight, but my viewership has been down because of it. So I think that maybe just playing one night a week to keep scratching my itch until either stopping before or playing right up until when Edge of Fate comes out. We'll have to wait and see, but I think I'm going to need to find something else to play for Wednesday and Friday, and then I think Saturday will be Doom. So I'm going to send out a poll on the channel. So for those of you watching, if you could keep an eye out on the channel, I'll be sending out a poll tomorrow. Let me know what you all think. Those of you who are watching Destiny, you're probably not going to like what's on the poll. Unless you're a masochist like me and like all kinds of different games. But we'll see. In any case, everyone have a great rest of your night, a good continuation of your week. Hopefully I'll see you all on Wednesday. And yeah, have a great week. Talk to you soon.